Hey Leo, welcome to your monthly reading for April 2022. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to go through some general messages for you guys for the month. So take what resonates, leave the rest. You guys can always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Let's see, Leo. We have a new romantic cycle begins, which is new moon in Libra. We also have new moon in Sag. Luck is on your side. So if you're looking for love, there could be new love, definitely, that is coming your way. It also can just be like a new partnership. It is Libra, which is Libra energy talks about partnerships, contracts. So it could even be a partnership with like a job, something like that. But whatever it is, it seems new. With both of these being new moons, it's like you're starting out on something new and it feels like things are going to work in your favor, definitely. Let's see what else is going on here, Leo. We have forgiveness. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. And then we have release, lighten your load. Okay, so some of you are kind of like releasing or forgiving yourself, a person, a situation. I feel like it's just like an energy that you're releasing off of your yourself, your life. It feels as, and I think this is like so that you can start this new cycle, whatever this is about. It's almost like you haven't been, with a crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. It's almost like, I'm trying to find the words that I'm like trying to say here, but it's almost like just because a situation like hasn't worked out, or you feel like you were hard done by in a situation, it's not that like it didn't destroy you, essentially. It's like there's still a sweetness about you, that you're still yourself underneath it all, right? I feel like you could be just releasing yourself from this. We have 5 of Swords, conflict and defeat. And then we have the Death card, transformation. So definitely change, endings, new beginnings with the Death card, and we have this like new romantic cycle here. And even behind this, luck is on your side. We have a new start is coming, and expect powerful change. So there's just some sort of new start in your life. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic if you're not looking for that, but this is something that in order to step into this new thing, it feels as though something needs to be released in order to, you know, go through this transformation fully, if that makes any sense. Let's see what is going on. Feels like maybe with this 5 of Swords, you've been going through a challenging time. 5 of Swords came out again, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you may feel as though things have just been challenging. Things have been hard for you to maybe get to this 10 of Pentacles. Again, 10 of Pentacles can be a lot of different things. It can be your foundation, your stability. It can also be like long-term relationships. Okay, whatever it is that you kind of see for your life from a long-term perspective, this is something that you've almost like had struggle. Some of you, I'm getting like there's been a lot of changes in order to get to your 10 of Pentacles. Like you've had to modify things a lot or shift things a lot. We also have the 4 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 8 of Swords, the Strength card, there's you, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Star. Okay, I like this energy. We have the Moon here at the bottom of the deck. So this feels as though there's an intuition here. There may also, again, be something that you are not. We have the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. There could be some sort of partnership or some sort of love situation for some of you that you might not see coming. Okay, this might be something that you haven't met this person yet. You're unaware of this situation, hasn't come to light yet for you, but it's kind of like in the background for some of you. It may come through your work for some of you somehow. Okay, but ultimately, it's almost like you're going through like a season of change. Is kind of what it feels like. I feel as though you're trying to get clear on what you're trying to create for your life. We do have this 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. So it's like you're trying to almost like take a step back. It's like maybe things have become a little complicated or challenging. Maybe there's a little bit of bitterness with the 5 of Swords around what you're trying to create or where you're trying to go in your life, what you're trying to achieve for your life. And this Four of Swords is almost like taking a step back and be like, okay, like let's reevaluate, let's reassess the situation in order to be able to move forward. Because I think it's not like you're changing your mind. It's almost like, okay, this way wasn't working. How do we shift? We have the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Strength card. So this is definitely your energy. And it really feels as though you're trying to get out of your head. You're trying to overcome, mental conflict, or even just like a lack of clarity is really what I'm getting. Some of you have really been overthinking. So you're trying to like logically make sense of things. It feels like this may be a month where you're very much up in your head. And with the Strength card, it's really asking you to go within. But I just also feel like this is something you're trying to control. You're trying to get control of your mindset. You're trying to get control of your mind in general, not stress too much about it. It feels like you're trying to maintain a sense of peace. Because I feel like, again, it's like you're trying to get to this Ten of Pentacles, but it may require a new path. Page of Wands here, a new path to invest in. I don't feel like you're getting, I don't feel like you're leaving what your goals and your dreams are. Like, I feel like you're still focused on the same goal, but there's kind of like maybe a different approach to it that you're taking. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Star. So it's like you're still focused on the goal. You're still focused on the dream with the Star card. You still have the same hopes and dreams for your life. It's just like, how do we get this to actually, move and get off the ground so it's not so complicated, it's not so challenging, it's not so hard. This also talks about like the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles talks about, where do you maybe need to put more effort in? Where do you need to put less effort in? Like, Five of Swords is a card of like winning at all costs, doing whatever it takes. But I think for you, there's this energy of like, you're willing to do what it takes, but it's also getting clear on how you're investing your time and your energy, like being smart about your time and your energy, and not just, beating a broken drum or beating a dead horse or whatever the saying is, right? It's like you don't want to keep doing things that aren't working for you. You want to find something that is going to work so that you can have the success that you're looking for. So it feels like there's kind of this this change that you're trying to make around a situation that like just doesn't, you've been really in your head about how to achieve your goals and how to get there. But it's like, this is a month where you're trying to find clarity of like, what's the clear path forward? How do I start to move forward, right? How do I start this new cycle? How do I go through this transformation? We do have the High Priestess even behind this Death card. So it's like, there's a strong intuitive sense. So definitely pay attention to your intuition, your feelings around situations, or your kind of your gut feeling more than your like regular feelings. But let's clarify. I want to see what this Five of Swords is. Clarify this Five of Swords for Leo. Why is this Five of Swords here for Leo in April? Yeah, Six of Wands. It's like you've been working so hard to try and have success. We have the Hierophant. Maybe going through a lot of lessons. Some of you are just really trying to be recognized for what it is. And again, it's like you feel like you're spinning your wheels. And so I feel like there's this, okay, let's get clear on things. Let's not get off track or stop doing things, right? You want to keep putting effort into this, but it's almost like figuring out, okay, well, if this isn't working, then how do we go about this? Definitely changes here for you. I want to see what this Page of Wands is, because I feel like this is kind of this new path that you start to embark on. We have the Four of Pentacles. So some of you may not like tell a lot of people about this, or you're going to, not that you're hiding what you're doing, because again, if you have a goal that you're trying to achieve, it's like you may have to like put yourself out there in some way, shape, or form. That almost feels like you're not telling people your strategy. I also feel for some of you, it's like you may start something that like requires some sort of a plan. And again, it's like you're not giving up on your goal. It's just that you may have to go about it a different way. We also have the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant that came out with that as well, and the Sun. So again, something's going to come to light. I feel like for some of you, you may have a person here who is going to help you somehow, or like some sort of a mentor. And it doesn't have to be like somebody that you physically know. This could just be like somebody that you hear talking about something on the internet or whatever that gives you this ability to kind of move forward. So if you've been feeling stuck, I feel like you may get some sort of inspiration or an idea off of maybe something that someone else has done, or kind of their recommendation of like how to go about something. Because Six of Pentacles is like giving and receiving with the Hierophant here. Like this could even just be something you're learning. So it could be in school or whatever, but it gives you an idea. It gives you a sense of inspiration about how you're going to move forward. It kind of like opens things up for you with the Sun card here. I think it excites you. And then we have Justice and the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely this like clear opening for you. It feels like all of a sudden there's like this idea or this some sort of news or something that comes in that helps you really shift and move forward. That again is kind of that like that Libran energy of that partnership. So there's something that you're aligning with this month that it's like it comes to light. I don't feel like this is something that you're gonna have to go searching for. I feel like it's gonna come across your path, and intuitively you'll kind of know this is right. It's like, again, trusting the intuition when something comes to light. Okay, some of you, there could be like it could come through some sort of a partner or a partnership or maybe a love situation, but it assists you in your finances or in your career or your project, whatever you're trying to achieve. I feel like some of you are definitely potentially learning something, but there is something you need to release. And this could be that if things haven't worked in the past the way that you've tried to get things to work, it's like letting go of what feels like failure or what feels like it hasn't worked, you haven't been able to achieve the success, letting go of all of that and just like starting fresh. So let's see what the advice is here for Leo in April. What is the advice for Leo in April? What is the advice for Leo in April? We have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Everything is Fine card, the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is like we're working on the releasing and the forgiving. Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, working on the forgiveness and the releasing of a situation. I feel for a lot of you, I don't feel like it's like a person. I just feel like it's like for all the work that you've put in the past that maybe hasn't worked out, that you've struggled with, it's like forgiving yourself for all those things. Like maybe it just wasn't the right time, or it wasn't the right opportunity, or it wasn't the right situation. There's like, sometimes there's a timing aspect to life where it's like it wasn't meant to work out in that time space anyway. So it's not that you did anything wrong, it just wasn't meant for you in that moment. Not that it's never meant for you, but when you tried to do it before, or the way you tried to go about it, it wasn't the way that you were supposed to step into it. So I feel like this is like forgiving and releasing yourself for not being able to get to where you're trying to go, or feeling like you haven't succeeded. We have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. This is kind of giving me two different energies, so two different messages. First message is, don't be afraid to go after what you want. Stand up for yourself, fight for what it is that you want. Have the courage to go after your goals and your dreams, and stand up for what you believe in, right? The other part of it though is like, you don't need to rush. So things don't need to be happening at a rapid pace 24/7, right? So it's like if you need to slow things down, or you need to just like take a break, or just slow your energy down so you're not acting so impulsively and being more calculated, okay? Because the Knight of Swords can be an impulsive type of energy. It's like, make sure that you're still using that Queen of Swords energy with like using your smarts and using your discernment of like how quick or slow to take action. So just like be aware of that. And then again, we do have the Ace of Cups. So some of you do have love, okay? That could be coming in for you. We have the Chariot, the Hanged Man, Ace of Cups. We also have, again, Justice, Wheel of Fortune. So it's like some of you do have new love coming in if that's what you're looking for. But ultimately, I just feel like it's like the opportunity is here for the taking. It just might take some time. The Hanged Man, it's like it might be happening slower, or it feels like it's on a hang up compared to how fast maybe you want things to go. It's like you want to move really fast into this, but there's a divine timing aspect here. So that is what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. You guys can check out any of your other signs if this one did not resonate or if you just want some more messages. But I hope you guys have a wonderful April, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.